Try me and my little hat gonna make it work. Okay, yeah, shout out to that. Me and my little hat. Baby, when I tell you me and my little hat gonna make it work today, shout out to that. Y'all get in here and y'all hit the like button. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Nicki Minaj plays chess with you girls. Yeah, shout out to that. I said Nicki Minaj is ready for you girls. Yeah. All of you girls in hip hop, all of the girls who make music, Nicki is ready for y'all. Period. Yeah, she played a power move. One might say a power play, whatever you want to call it, okay? It got done. Yes, when Nicki said she will be dropping a Pink Friday 3. And I said, I eek. Oh my God, like, where does this place the girls? Like, where is this going to place the girls? Shout out to that. And I started, I really started to worry for my rap girls. Listen, fans are worried for Cardi. Yes, fans are worried for Cardi B. Okay, because they where is this going to land her on the album sales? Okay, like if she has to compete with Nicki, then she's gonna be exposed, according to the fans. And the fans feel like there's no more payola. Cardi B is really out there swimming with the sharks, by herself, and they don't feel like she is going to be able to get with Pink Friday 3 sales. Oh, Lord. It's crazy. Let me just say this. Listen, I really think that Cardi B thought, shout out to that. See, what she did was she thought, in my hearts of our hearts, it's hot, y'all. It's hot. Hold on. I ain't gonna be able to take it. I be playing with this AC all day. Up, down, up like a seesaw. It is what it is. It's hot. Can't do it. Anyway, yeah. Shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all get in here and y'all hit my like button, okay? Yeah. So I can get where I need to be. Yeah, I said so the channel can get up and get itself up out of there. Okay? Period. Now, anyway, Nicki Minaj is not playing with Cardi B. I really, really think that Cardi B was trying to slip through the cracks a little bit. Yes, I am, Dale. Why? I have my Crocs on. I love my Crocs. They so comfortable. But they are new kind, so my toes are out. They not the old kind of Crocs, okay? They not the medical Crocs, okay? Yeah, shout out to that. Hold on. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, I really think that Cardi B think that she was finna skate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to that. Like almost like Nunu on ATL. Yeah, I think she was finna skate. I think Cardi B thinks she was finna skate through the cracks, y'all. Period. And y'all say, why do I say that? I say that because lately, Nicki Minaj ain't really been like on Cardi trail like that. You know what I'm saying? She haven't. The one and only Nicole. Listen, Nicole. Girl, it's a beautiful day outside. Have you been out there? Have you been out there? Anyway, girl, get outside. Get outside, get you some sun. Yeah, maybe get you a little run in. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with your bad self. Anyway, let me give some of y'all a couple of shout outs. That bad bee. Okay. I think I see a bad bee in my comments. So shout out to that. Uh oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better. Oh, I hope you get better. But anyway, so like yeah, I think because Nicki Minaj ain't been paying Cardi no mind. You know what I'm saying? Like dust. Like for real. She literally pays Cardi dust now. I really think Cardi B, she thought it was over. It is what it is. She see what she did was she thought, y'all. Yeah, I think she thought Nicki wasn't worried about her no more, but clearly Nicki Minaj said, bring that ass here, boy. Yeah, So shout out to Nicki, who did a hell of a power play. That was a hell of a power play. I said, come on now, Cardi. Come on. Got to be more careful. Y'all know Nicki Minaj is a vet. Okay? She been here for a long time. So in other words, she not a play it. It is what it is. Like a radio. She not a play it. And fans feel like, she playing chess with Cardi B, Megan, all of them. She ain't playing with none of them, okay? It is what it is. Like Nicki says, she ready. She ready. She a vet. She can have she should have all kinds of music, just sitting around, laying around, playing around. It is what it is. So yeah. Shout out to Nicki Minaj and that, okay? That was a power play. Which, if I'm Cardi B, I know I see it coming. I see it coming already. She should have already saw that coming, y'all. Hold on, let me give a couple of shout outs. Lil Bro RV. Shout out to you, Lil Bro RV, for dropping in my comments. And Dale, shout out to Dale too for jumping in my comments. Yeah, shout out to everybody who came through. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? For real. Like that's like your support. All right, period. That's how you pay your support around here. So shout out to that. But yeah, Nicki Minaj fans, if you a Nicki fan, then you happy. You happy. If you're a Cardi B fan, then you might be, Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me? If you're a Cardi B fan, you might be a little worried. That's all I'm going to say. You might be a little worried, okay? Because the girls is flopping, all right? Like fish out of water. And it's scary, okay? So anyway, we could circle back to that though. We could circle back to that because we talking rap girls today and everything going on in the rap girl world. Now listen, Sexy Red is doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I say she doing her mother effing thing. Yes, while on tour. Shout out to Sexy Red, man. Sexy Red show in St. Louis made me want to be there so bad. Okay. I said I want to be there so bad, y'all. And I ain't never been to St. Louis. So, like, yeah. That's how you know this girl got it popping. Like, Sexy Red show in St. Louis was all that, y'all. It really, truly kind of resembled, like, a Rolling Loud set or something. Like, first of all, she invited all the boys out. All the boys. Which was a good look. You know what I'm saying? It was a good look. Because right now, the ladies in hip-hop are shining. You know what I'm saying? It is. They shining and they dominating. But it's like, where are the boys? To the point where we kind of miss the boys. It is what it is. We waiting on y'all drops. We want to hear from y'all. And like, they ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying nothing. So Sexy Red brought the boys out to her concert. You know what I'm saying? And it was everything. Like, the turnout was everything. She had Rob 49 there. She had Boosie. Who else she had? Oh, Lord. She had Gucci Man. I said, okay. Sexy Red got a coin. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sexy Red got a coin, a cute little coin, to spin, and she putting it back into her set, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. For real. The show was like, how can I put it? Like, it was just so authentic. You know what I'm saying? It was so authentically real. And I ain't mad at it at her either. Because clearly she saved some money by being the backup dancer. Oh, yeah. Sexy Red was behind everybody performing, dancing. I said, okay, pop that. But I'm like, what was Kodak? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she gave Kodak the night off, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if he performed for the St. Louis crowd. But I know Boosie got the crowd crunk. You know what I'm saying? He's a crowd favorite. I'm trying to see who else. She had Lil Durk. Oh my gosh, y'all. Her show was off the chain. Okay. So, congratulations to Sexy Red, who just continues to do her thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She doing her thing. Remind you, a lot of people thought her tour was gonna get canceled. Yeah. And they was claiming that it wasn't selling and blah, 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 blah. You know, so shout out to Sexy Red and her team who you know, continues to dominate. Okay. She ain't just here, baby. She dominate. So shout out to her. And that. Hold on, y'all. Cause I feel like y'all not where I want y'all to be. Ooh, this is so annoying. It's okay though. Sure is. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, and shout out to Sexy Red too, who just like kicking down doors. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is in this music industry. You got a lot of people who wasn't feeling Sexy's brand when she first came out, but guess what? She stuck with it. Yeah, like Shakiri running the race. She just stuck with it, y'all, and she beginning to win. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So shout out to that and shout out to her. And I want to send a shout out to her young fans too, who like was riding with her from the beginning. Like me, your girl Shay Renee, I just now jumped in the car. Jack. Yeah, period. Put your foot on the gas. Jack. Yeah. Tell about age a little bit because we used to sing that when I was a kid. But like, yeah, shout out to Sexy Red. Cause she definitely got it popping right now. She don't get the credit. She don't get the credit, but she is really, she ahead of these girls. You know what I'm saying? She is ahead of these girls. Glow included, and y'all know Glorilla is my girl. So anyway, shout out to Sexy Red, who continues to dominate, okay, and is on tour right now. Sexy Red for President tour. Y'all know I don't talk politics here, but okay, shout out to that. Sexy Red for President, she said that's her tour. And then after that, let me go ahead and talk Glow. Okay, for a second. Glow is doing her thing. I mean, what is that to say? Y'all know what it is. Glow is shocking some, but and amazing others. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like, I don't have nothing bad to say about Glow. Glow takes care of her business, okay? Yeah, shout out to that. The first time. And I love Glow. I love her management. Yeah, Yo Gotti ain't playing. Yo Gotti is not playing with Glow. I think I told y'all last week, I be wondering if he be like, man, I should have been and got a girl. You know? Which is live. That's live for Glow too, to be the only girl over there, you know. And shit, she dominating. So shout out to Glow and shout out to that. Glow is a force, you know. All these other little girls, all these other little hip hop people, like, they gonna have to, you know, they gonna have to come on with it when you talking about Glow. I mean, it just is what it is. The Coil Rays, the Lottos. I mean, all of them. I mean, it is what it is. Like, Glow is competition. Okay? She is what she is. All right? It is what it is. Shout out to her. Shout out to that. Like I already told y'all, CMG is a big deal. You know, it is what it is. She got Yo Gotti over there with her, and like enough said, you know, that's a force. So anyway, shout out to them. Shout out to CMG and shout out to Glow, okay, who just keeps, I don't know, like moving the needle. You know, it is what it is. She's moving the needle. I think Glow was like, she might have been like number 7 on Billboard's like hottest female rappers of 2024 or something like that. And like they were saying that the list is like only for 6 months or a year or something. I guarantee you Glow gonna go up a couple of, you know, if these other girls don't want it. You know, if these other girls don't want them slots that was before 7, 1 through 6, whatever. Glow gonna come get it. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that right now. Matter of fact, Cardi B was number 7. Glow was ahead of her. I want to say Glow was like number 5 on Billboard's list, okay? But don't quote me though. But anyway, she ain't playing. She ain't playing. She ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all go ahead and get Princess Love. Cause that's the one playing games right now, all right? But Glorilla is not. So anyway, shout out to her. Shout out to CMG, like I said. Now let me move on and let me talk about Cardi B. Cardi B is chilling. Folks is, you know, messing with her as usual. You know, it is what it is. They on her head a little bit. Cardi B came out and was trying to take up for Tyler. I feel like, and I don't really know what she said about Tyler, y'all, because life been lifing. I've been having to jump offline. I ain't been in these internet streets like that. You know, it is what it is. Y'all know I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get to see, but like, I didn't get that. I don't know what Cardi B said trying to defend Tyler, but word on the curb is she was trying to defend Tyler, and fans was like, Cardi, hush. You know what I'm saying? Just put the shut to the up, you know? They just wasn't here for it. They said, how the heck Cardi B gonna tell somebody to be to the people in the USA and she ain't even, you know, American. And I said, oh Lord. Child, it's always something, you know what I'm saying? If you Cardi B come outside right now, it's gonna be somebody standing on her head. Literally. That woman got a strong neck. Okay? It just is what it is. Y'all be on her head daily. And then the next thing is she came outside and she was working out. You know, Cardi B said she in album mode. She feeling good. She ready to snap back, get with it. She was in the gym. And fans was like, tripping with over there. They like, girl, shut up. Cardi, shut up. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't finna do no working out like that. Child, so they was dragging her about that. Talking about she just, getting her storyline together before she head to the surgery table. I said, oh, Lord. And child, if y'all don't stop, it's a mess. But anyway, Cardi B is in album mode. It is what it is. Come on, Cardi. The fans are waiting. I tell y'all all the time, I don't wait for music, but Cardi B actually has me waiting. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, she is, child, we waiting. Okay? Yes. Just like, the people at your favorite restaurant. Yeah, shout out to that. We are really seriously waiting. Okay, Cardi, so come on with it. Okay? Yeah, like he said, I'ma come on with it. I'ma come on with it. I'ma come on with it. Babe, please. Okay? Shout out to that. Come on with it. Cause we waiting. And like, I just think she overthinking it. It is what it is. And then last but not least, the fans also want Cardi B to put WAP on her album. They said Cardi Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Lola Brooks said, they want Cardi to put WAP on her album or one of her old songs, okay? To get the streaming going. I'm not mad at that. I like WAP. I feel like WAP is about. They told her to put WAP or up on there. I don't know. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. It's all right. But anyway, after that, let's go ahead and talk Jason Lee. Because like I already told y'all going to have to go back. We already talked about Nicki Minaj doing a power play, okay, by dropping another album. She said she's finna drop a whole new album. Excuse me. Speaking of which, fans want you, Nicki, to they want you to name it something else, okay? Period. It's my comment section. This is what news and opinion link. And Nicki, so far, the fans, they want you to name it something else. They really ain't feeling Pink Friday 3, okay? I'm just a messenger. But anyway, so we already talked about that. We talked about Sexy Red on tour with the boys going hard. Sexy Red is putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She putting on a real show. And in my opinion, okay, just my own humble opinion, she giving the fans, you know, their money's worth, okay? So shout out to Sexy Red. And for real, girl, you got me wanting to pull up, okay? So I hope to see you at a show soon. But anyway, we talked about that. We talked about Glow. You know, just upping the ante and got fans, you know, screaming and chanting her name all over again. It's like FNF just came out. So shout out to that. Now we're about to get into this Jason Lee mess, okay? Because we all know Jason Lee, like, he just, I don't know. We all know that, like, once you get a little bit of power, though, these folks start moving funny. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But look, Kim told y'all, money, power, respect. What you need in life, money, power, respect. It's the key to life. Okay, so shout out to that. And we all know Jason Lee feel like he got a little money. You know what I'm saying? A little power. The respect going. So it is what it is. Now, he might need a little moto coming for Beyonce, because word on the carpet is Jason Lee is, he is, you know, I'm not gonna say he coming for Beyonce, because he says that he's a Beyonce fan. You know, he says he's a Beyonce fan. Her last tour, he spent over 40 grand, okay, dealing with Beyonce. He had to say that. He had to put that out there before he got started. Child got started like a good old box Chevy, okay, sitting around. He did. He got started, okay. Let me bring y'all up to speed, child. So, Jason Lee was sitting around kind of talking down on Beyonce. It just is what it is to me, in my most humble opinion. That's what he was doing. Now he choose his words, you know, carefully. It is what it is. But basically what he was saying is, he want Beyonce to go back to just music. You know what I'm saying? He was saying that, like, her brand is failing. You know, it just is what it is. If you let Jason Lee tell it, the brand is crashing. He said, like, Beyonce then built this huge big brand, right? Based off, like, being quiet. You know, being quiet, you know, coming to do her little shows and going home, you know. And he said now she got all this stuff to sell and it ain't sticking. You know, it just ain't sticking. Like grits, you know, it is what it is. According to Jason Lee, Beyonce looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? According to Jason Lee, because You done been quiet and standoffish all this time, and now you got products to sell, and they not selling like that, cause like nobody knows you. Like nobody knows you, nobody fools with you like that. You know what I'm saying? And like he referenced her selling whiskey, and he was like, "Girl, we didn't even know you drank." You know what I'm saying? Like we knew you drink like maybe some champagne or something like that, but whiskey, you know what I'm saying? Like he was really on Beyonce head a little bit, you know. Um, just by saying that all this branding that she trying to do is crazy. Do I agree with Jason Lee? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about that. Because in one sense, well, and hold on. Let me just tell y'all what else he said. He also said that her publicist needs to be fired. He feel like she needs new people. He feel like she already done brought in new people. Some new people, more new people ain't gonna hurt. Now that I might agree with. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That I might agree with because evidently her brand is taking a turn. You know, it just is what it is. Evidently, she don't want to be quiet all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason was saying that basically her brand is changing and he just not really feeling the changes, y'all. That's basically what he was saying, you know. Like he talked about how she would make a post on Instagram and like no caption, just a picture only. She went from that to now she writing captions. It's almost like he don't know how to get with the change. I would say, I mean, because the truth of the matter is, to me, there's nothing wrong with people changing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Um, I feel like somebody on Beyonce's team is telling her, like, look, the way we've been doing it is the old way of doing it, and it's time to switch it up now. It's time to mix it up now. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with Beyonce feeling like that. You know, in my most humble opinion. Now, I do get what Jason Lee was saying. I do a little bit, you know, to a certain extent. Only because change is hard. You know what I'm saying? Anything you try to change will be hard. For real. Like I see so many people who are successful at one thing, try to jump in another thing, and it's just like they have to start from ground up. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they sometimes people can't take that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't really know how to deal with that. Um, you know, and I would say as far as Beyonce goes, at least she trying. You know what I'm saying? At least she's trying. Um, Cause I think her brand should have been on something else. You know, it is what it is. Like Beyonce should have. I don't know. I've thought about it for Nicki before, but I've never really thought about it for Beyonce before like that. But I just feel like she should have different things. Like I know Jason Lee was like, maybe Beyonce should sell flowers because she always sending out flowers to everybody. I feel like he was being funny with that. But I would say like maybe Beyonce should sell hair. You know, like how she doing the shampoo and stuff like that. That's good. But also I feel like hair would be good for her too. Almost like Beverly Johnson. Like Beverly Johnson did. You know, something like that. I feel like hair will be a good thing for B. Um, you know, I don't know. What else? I really don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't say exactly what else. But to me, it's nothing wrong with diving into different things. Okay? So, yeah. I gotta disagree with Jason, although I do understand what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is sometimes, you know, it's just hard to see. It's hard to watch. Um, I mean, but does that mean that you don't do it? Because, like, other people are uncomfortable with it? I don't know. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I feel like you should do whatever feels good, you know? Also, I think you should do whatever makes sense. If it makes sense to you, do it. Now, everybody keep claiming that something might be going down with Jay-Z soon. And let me just say this. If that's true, that something might be going down with Jay-Z soon, then maybe Beyonce is like trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? For different reasons, from different avenues, if that makes sense. Cause like, how can I put it? I kind of agree with Jason Lee. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a lot to take in. You know, you got country, you got a country album, you got whiskey, you got your shampoo. Like, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get it. Maybe some of this stuff could have came, you know, later on, you know, down the line. But again, it's like, you know, I feel like they have people in their ear that is saying such and such is selling and you should get into this right now. You know, it is what it is. And it seems like that's what happened to B. You know, it seems like that's probably what happened to Beyonce. Uh, but I'm not mad at her for trying to branch out and make other avenues of money, because Beyonce should definitely have some popular perfume. She should have some popular perfume. She should have some popular extensions, and at least makeup. You know, at least makeup. Like her own lipstick with somebody. You know, I'm not saying she had to get her own brand like Rihanna, but you know, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just have a shade of lipstick. They collab. You know, like Beyonce should have been in collab with somebody. To me, that's just my humble opinion. But like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, I feel like let this lady explore. You know, it is what it is. That's what she doing. She seems like she exploring with her brand, but you know, you just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I would say just be careful with that. You know, like, don't make it look tacky. You know, it just is what it is. Like, yeah. Like, for instance, the only, like I was saying, the only thing that I disagree with Jason, like, the only thing I really agree with Jason on is maybe it was just too much in too little time. You know, to me, it's almost like she rushing. You know what I'm saying? She rushing it or something. She rushing something. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, the whiskey definitely could have waited. The whiskey could have waited until 2025. Um, because to me, she not even, dang, can we get used to the shampoo first? You know, can we, you know, get the shampoo out the ground? I feel like the shampoo really ain't even barely out the ground. For that. And then I'll take it a step further too, though, before I get out of here, y'all. As far as B goes, I just feel like sometimes people feel like they could do anything, you know, if that makes sense. Like Beyonce, you know, it's Beyonce, right? So you feel like, I'm Beyonce. I'm going to make my own shampoo and it's going to sell. And like, when that doesn't happen like that, I think it's like some level of, it feels like a failure. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can imagine. It's just like any of us. If I drop a shampoo tomorrow that ain't doing so well, a year later from now, I'm going to feel like Beyonce will feel. You know what I'm saying? Duh. But I think successful people sometimes get confused thinking that they will be successful at any and everything. And that's just like the case. You know, it's not. That is just not the case. Like Armand Wiggins. Shout out to Armand. Armand Wiggins is a dang good blogger, okay? It is what it is. Like, he's really good at what he does. I mean, he's not a blogger. He's a great content creator, okay? It is what it is. Digital content. He's a YouTuber. And he's like, his business, you know, it's really good. But his music, he makes music as well. And although he says that it's a hobby or whatnot, it doesn't do as good as his other stuff. You know, it doesn't do as good as his content. You know, it is what it is. And again, like I was saying, I see how that could be, you know, I see how that could make people feel some type of way. It just is what it is, especially somebody successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like imagine being a YouTuber, right? And you make a video talking about Diddy getting locked up, right? And you know, the next day your video is at 100 K views. You know, within 24 hours, you already got an 80K to 100K view video, you know? And imagine doing those numbers all the time. But then you drop a song and your views is like 5K, you know, and stuff like that. Like, I can imagine how that would, you know, could be bothersome to somebody, you know? But at the end of the day, I think people just have to remind themselves that, like, hey, listen. Yeah, you, you know, for real. You just got to get a grip on yourself sometimes. And you just got to tell yourself that, like, listen, this is what I'm known for. This is what people love me for, you know, and that's okay, you know, but like, this is what I want to work towards on, and this is what I want to, build up an audience for, you know, and then it's just like, you just work. You put your head down and you work, you know. It ain't no different than, being in school, being in class. It is what it is. You get your work on, okay? So, like, yeah, and that's another thing, too. I feel like Beyonce and her team, to me, they kind of be wanting to skip ahead, if that makes sense, you know? Like, they don't really want to do everything that it's going to take to get her shampoo and stuff going and off the ground. You know, I think they be wanting the quick success, the quick turnaround. It's Beyonce, buy my hair stuff, you know? But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. It really doesn't work like that. Especially because, like, shampoo, that's so out from music. You know what I'm saying? So I could see a Beyonce fan buying something like a speaker from her, headphones, you know, something closer to the music is what I'm getting at. All types of stuff, you know, possibly before they buy her hair care stuff. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, the two don't even really go together like that. You know, but thinking about it, the Riri and her Fenty stuff don't either, but it kind of do. You know, it kind of do, though. Because we all know Rihanna gonna wear makeup. She's gonna wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? So we thinking like, okay, you know, she's wearing her products. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anytime you can showcase your products, you know, kind of like Rihanna and Fenty, is a good thing. It's a good thing. But also, Rihanna just beat Beyonce to the punch too. With Fenty. You know, it just is what it is, seriously, because Fenty was like a power move. You know, it is what it is. Like, makeup is different. Yeah, shout out to that. And I realized that after Super Scent blew up the way she did. For real. Uh and Quiet as Kept, that's probably what got Rihanna into it. I mean, you just never know. We don't never know. You know what I'm saying? It coulda. I would have to look up Super Sense Crayola case, whichever one it was. But shout out to her and shout out to her brand. And then look up Fenty and see when Fenty came out. But ultimately, I think Super Sense was first, maybe. I don't know. But I know she had a heck of a run. You know, it just is what it is. I think makeup is a really, really good thing to get into. But again, it depends on who you are. You know, who you are, how much money you got behind you. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the girls all the time. The girls, let me tell you what they do. They'll get them a little lip gloss, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of them. I ain't gonna even say. You know, but it's a lot of them. Girls will just, like, get them a little lip gloss, slap a little label on it. That's it. Rihanna didn't do that. She, you know, she had a little backing. It is what it is. Clearly, Rihanna had a little money, you know what I'm saying, to put into Fenty. It is what it is. And again, you know, around the time you had Kylie Jenner stuff competing, you know, makeup is just really hot. Makeup is really, really, really hot. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I really feel like if Beyonce would have got into makeup, she probably would have sold way more products than she did with the hair stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, but again, I think B would have did good with a hairline, and then hair products. You know, but like for real, ultimately, women love Beyonce's hair. Okay, it just is what it is. We do. We love her hair. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't even wear blonde hair, and I like it. Yeah, shout out to that. But like, I just feel like if B would have started selling blonde hair, like the color hair that she wear, I feel like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I do. In my hearts of my hearts, I feel like that would have did good for her. Really, really good. Like, they blonde in some deep wave and some you know, even some straight, all colors. But really, you know, we would have wanted her to cater to that blonde. For all the women who like rock blonde tresses like Beyonce, and it's so many of them, I feel like she could have did better. I feel like she would have did way better doing that first. You know what I'm saying? Like a sacred, and it ain't too late, B. So shout out to that. It's never too late. Shout out to that. I feel like she would do better with a sacred. Um, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Extension line. Yeah, I think she would have killed it. A hair extension line. Uh, and then after that, you know what I'm saying? After that's going, after that then start, you know, like booming, you know, business is doing really good. Then you hit us with all the hair care stuff. And I mean all of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean all of it. Like, come on. Like Lola said, don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? When you come on with it this time. Like, she should have, not saying she didn't, because I don't know. But if I was B, okay, again, if I was Beyonce, I would have sold me some wigs, some extensions, braiding hair, all of it. Okay? If the girls want it, they looking for it, I would have had it. I would have sold that stuff first, and then I would have hit y'all with the shampoo, the conditioner, the what's that stuff called? Edge control. Child, I would have hit y'all with some spritz, baby. I would have had everything. Okay? Yeah. Child, I probably would have had flat irons for good girl. For real though. You know, I just feel like this is the way she could have did it. The way she should have did it. But she can put, you know what I'm saying, baby, she can put some heels on her wheels, she could put some wheels on her heels and back that thing up. It is what it is. It's not too late. It's really not. It's not too late. She can go back to the drawing board. Which, if I'm Beyonce, I would. Cause like, yeah, these people ain't finna be you know, talking about me and talking down on me and acting like what I can and can't do. Um so yeah, I think it's a branding issue. I do. I think what Jason said is right. I think the people who are running the show and giving her their ideas, they just ain't doing it right. It is what it is. They not doing it right because, again, like I said, if I'm Beyonce, I would have been selling hair first. Whatever's hot right now. I'm sure. I'm sure they be going. I'm sure they go from Maine to Spain to see what's hot right now. And maybe, maybe hair isn't hot right now, but hair ain't going nowhere. One thing I know, two things for sure. The extension game ain't going nowhere. That's one. And then two, like so many people love Beyonce's hair. Seriously. For real. Like she could have sold the heck out of that. I mean, for real. Just hair. Hair. And I'm talking about that gold stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that. Now I'm saying, I mean, all hair, of course, because like I don't wear blonde hair, but you have so many women who do, right? And they be wanting the exact color as bees. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, the whole world. I would have painted the whole world blonde. Shout out to that. Like everybody would have had Beyonce hair color in their head. It is what it is. Like we all finna rock this. Not to mention B had changed her hair color too just recently. She had went to a really lighter color too. I would have let the girls have that old stuff. It is what it is. Cause I feel like that alone would make her a killing. Because let me tell you something. I see a lot of women with blonde hair. All the time. I don't see a lot of women with Beyonce blonde hair, though. It's like that stuff is handmade for her. It just is what it is. Now, I do see women that, like, for instance, what's her name? Victoria. I think her name Victoria Monet. Victoria Monet. Her hair color be really close to B's. It do. So shout out to her people who doing it, cause it be good. It be looking good. But like yeah, everybody can't find it. Everybody can't have it. Everybody can't pull it off. If I was Beyonce, baby, I would make it available to the masses. It just is what it is. And then I would have came with all that other stuff later. So like yeah, if I'm B, baby, y'all put them liquor bottles on her. Okay, and let's get out here, to Malaysia and wherever it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Me and my team, we gone. You know what I'm saying? We on the next flight to the hair care places. I mean the people selling the hair and la 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 la. But I don't know. It's just about, because let me just say this though. I feel like any and everything that you want to do isn't that easy. Does that make sense? Some stuff is going to be incredibly hard, no matter who you are. And y'all, in my hearts of our hearts, I feel like the hair industry doesn't make it easy to get in. I don't care who you is. Beyonce, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. You could be Kamala Harris. So, and that's that. But, shoot, if I'm Beyonce, I'm trying to break into whatever industry I want to break into, no matter how hard it is. Because remind you, it's going to be easier for her. You know what I'm saying? it's gonna be easier for her. Cause like the hardest part is the funding. You know, she got that down. Um, then next she would only have to find somebody willing to play. You know what I'm saying? Play with her. Ultimately let her in. Let her pay to play. You know? But like, yeah, that's just one of those things. Cause when you think about it, how many women really do sell hair and extensions and stuff like that? So it is what it is. But yes, everyone, I just wanted to let y'all know real quick why the Beehive was coming for Jason Lee just recently. Now, you just never know with Jason Lee. I just feel like sometimes Jason Lee just seems so calculated. You know, he don't never really do stuff out the blue. So I feel like something is going on. I won't say he trying to get a Beyonce interview, but it's something. You know what I'm saying? It's very much something. I would say, you know. Because one thing about Jason is it's rare. Okay, and I do mean rare. It's going to be rare for him to report on his friends. You know? Like, for instance, if this was Rihanna, I don't think he would have said that. I don't. I think he would have let it rock. Yeah, like a chill. I do not think he would have said any of that stuff he said about Beyonce about Rihanna. I don't. Jason is a very what's the word I'm looking for? Calculated. I mean, it just is what it is. Sometimes when he does stuff and says stuff, you just, I don't know. It just seems you don't know where it's coming from. You know, you don't know if it's really just like, you know, I noticed this about Beyonce and I'm not really feeling this. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it doesn't necessarily come off as genuine, Jason, because I have yet to hear you talk this way about the people that you are friendly with, you know, if that makes sense. Like, for instance, a couple of weeks ago, he was saying that he got some tea on Megan Thee Stallion, which we waiting on you to drop, Jason. And he was saying that when the VMAs is over, he gonna drop it. Now, if that was Cardi B, he wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? If that was Cardi B, we would never know. So, like, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's just like, it's crazy, you know? You just never know. You never know if it's just like, this came across my desk or, you know, it's a deeper, you know what I'm saying, something connected to something deeper, as far as, you know, when he tells his news and how he decides to tell his news. It just is what it is. But like, yeah, if you ask me, he ain't feeling Beyonce right now. He not. And so, like, he went ahead and let us know. You know, it is what it is. He told us, like, he just feels like if you gonna be quiet, stay quiet. You know, if you're gonna be like this mysterious person, stay that way. You know, that's what you based your brand around, being mysterious. You know, and like a mystery that a lot of us don't know much about it. And now here you are, you know, trying to sell products and all of that outside. Now, one thing I can say about Beyonce that I absolutely love, to me, Beyonce caters to celebrities. Yeah, shout out to that. And I think that is something that a lot of celebrities need to learn how to do, if that makes sense. Yeah, for real. Like, like Meek Mill's son's mother. She's a good example. She sells clothes. Her clothes are a little on the pricey end to me. They a little pricey. The average person ain't buying her clothes. Clearly, she wanted people with a little money to buy her clothes. To me, she needs to be catering to celebrities. How? I don't know. I would have to put my thinking hat on, and I'm sure I would come up with something. But off the top of my head, I don't know how she would have to do that, how she needs to go about doing that. But that's one thing that I noticed about Beyonce's brand that I like. she caters to celebrities, you know, and that's why, I mean, to me, it's smart, you know what I'm saying? Because they be having their funds, you know, they be having their funds in place. Um, and that's why her concerts be like really star studded. Now I do feel like she just now started doing that. And again, I thought it was one of the smartest business decisions I ever saw anyone make. I really think a lot of celebrities need to pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Take heed and just some kind of way just start learning how to work that into their shows. I don't know how they would have to do. I don't know if they would have to give a couple of tickets away. I don't know. I don't know how they would have to go about that. But I feel like if you're a celebrity with a brand, I feel like it would be good to cater to other celebrities. Kind of like how Beyonce does, because she does. Like I saw that during this last tour she just had. Yeah, it was like a whole bunch of celebrities, you know, a whole bunch. And it was almost like, you know, I can't explain it, but she was ready for that. She was ready for that. I don't think she was surprised or none of that. It was just, I can't explain it. But B had everybody coming out their pockets. Uh, if she could do that with another brand, she'll have it going on. But I don't knock her because she can't just yet. Does that make sense? I don't knock her because she can't just yet. Because sometimes people love you for what they love you for, right? It's almost like thinking that Michael Jackson would have been able to sell sparkly gloves just because he probably could have, but his sparkly gloves wouldn't have never outsold his music. You know? Like people just love him for that. That don't mean he couldn't have made an extra bag. But I'm saying, you know, I don't think we should get down on ourselves or get talked down on people when they try to branch out and it doesn't do as good. You know, it's something that they already successful for. That's basically what I'm getting at. But anyway, shout out to Beyonce and shout out to her brand that just keeps on, keeping on. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Beyonce been Beyonceing for a long time, okay? So shout out to her and shout out to that. Like she have. And she says that she kind of wants to take a step back from music, and I believe it. You know, I believe it. And so maybe that's what all of this, you know, this outside branding is coming from, you know, and like Jason Lee not crazy, you know, he not crazy. So like yeah, he understands business pretty well. Um just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it won't happen. Okay, we talking Beyonce. And then I'll take it a step further though before I get out of here, because y'all know I'm gonna do that. I love to go a little further with it. As far as Beyonce goes, really and truthfully, another thing she could do though too, instead of saying instead of saying hey, I'm Beyonce and this is my brand, this is my lotion, she could just, you know what I'm saying, be like, it's secret. Like, nobody knows that this is Beyonce's lotion. You know what I'm saying? But put it out there. Push it. Do a whole lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Whole lot of marketing for it. You know, and that might do better. Sometimes people think because they put their name on the product makes it do better, but that's not necessarily true. Um, like for instance, you know, for instance, I could put a bottle of Shea Renee water right here, and some people are gonna get it, and then some people are gonna go to another bottle of water. You know, it just is what it is. And like when we're in business, people in business, they gotta know that type of stuff happens too. You know, so if I'm Beyonce, I will have me a product that y'all know is mine, and then I would have me something silent too. Does that make sense? But I have always been like that. I have always been like that. I have always thought like that. Why? Because I feel like it's so many people that be hating. you know, and sometimes they don't get the chance to. Like for instance, I think Sean John is a good example, but it might not be. But let me just say this. I think Sean John, nobody knew Sean John's was Diddy's at first, I think. And I think it had a lot of success. So about time, I mean, when the time came and he like let everybody know it was his, excuse me, it was already successful. And like that's the type of thing that I think a lot of people should do. For real, believe it or not. Because sometimes people will walk past it just because it's yours. So yeah, just a thought. Just a thought, Beyonce. If I was you, girl, I would do me some silent partnering behind the scenes. Shoot, for real. It is what it is. Should I call up I don't know, some of these girls that I know has already been successful who can help me. People like BB Judy. Yeah. And I like what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because although BB Judy is she competition, you know, ain't no telling. She probably would help Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it is what it is. But like, yeah. Word on the curb is Jason Lee was recently, you know, told his opinion about Beyonce. Some folks feel like he hating. You know, it just is what it is, and like the Beehive came for him. So yeah, I mean it's gonna happen though. In the game that we in, that's gonna happen. So anyway. Shout out to Jason Lee and shout out to that. And yeah, Poopa Stars, if you made it this far, you have already come to the end of a show. I had so much fun with y'all. I really did. But that's all the time though. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here though. Tomorrow I'll be back. We're gonna talk Diddy and we're gonna talk whatever else is going on. Diddy got a lot going on. Yes. He already trying to get out of jail. But anyway, if I don't come back tomorrow, if I don't come back today, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, and we'll definitely be talking about Diddy. So shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to everybody who watched. Shout out to everybody who hit the like button. I will see y'all on my next video. I love you all, and I especially love y'all for loving me.